Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our series again, the Global Reach. How are you? I hope that you have enjoyed the few minutes of video that we have put up for you. I hope that you were amazed with this country called Switzerland. I'm sure that you are excited to know what's going to happen tonight. Hope so, yeah. Okay, I'm Jeffrey, by the way. My name is Jeffrey, and I'm from Study Hub Student Advisory, as well as from JS Study Solutions. We have a couple of offices in Malaysia now. Just to tell you, we have office in Klang, we have an office in Jenjaro, we have an office in Mentakap, and also in Seremban. Okay, so welcome again for joining us tonight. And if you can, if you are in our Facebook, whether you are at the Mentakap Facebook, Jenjaro, Klang, or Seremban, amazing. Just like it. Okay, like it, share it, and follow us. All right, because we will be bringing you this series, the Global Reach, Turning Point. We got so many other series that we always design and try to bring it to you. So if you follow us, then week after week, you'll be able to know what we are able to offer to you. Can? Right? Okay, remember to like it and remember to share it, and I hope that you will really like the programs that we brought to you so far. I think over the last few months, we have brought to you, I think, easily like what, 20, 30 programs already. And those programs, don't worry, if you can't join us live tonight, for some reasons, you may have tuition or you are watching EPL football, I know it's back on air. Okay, nevertheless, we are recording this series. So you can always go to our YouTube, go to our Facebook, just go to the video section, click on it, and you can watch again and again and again. Okay? Now, Global Reach is a program that we have always been talking to a university or an institution from abroad, from another country. I think over the last few months and last few weeks, we have got already Germany, Ireland, Singapore, UK, right? Okay, and this is our series number six. Okay, this is a sixth series of Global Reach, and today is Switzerland. It's fantastic, right? Now, Switzerland, I'm sure you have all heard of it. Where is it located? In Europe, Central Europe to be specific. Okay, Switzerland is a beautiful country. I wish that one day I could be there. You know, if you've been there before, you know what I mean. It's a beautiful country. Many tourists go to Switzerland. It is famous for its skiing. You remember? Okay, a lot of mountains, a lot of hills. And people go for skiing. Switzerland also very famous for the what? Swiss watch. Okay, some more chocolates and a lot of other things. Okay, and tonight we'll be talking to a university that is very well known in Switzerland, very well known because it is a touristic country, BHMS, business and hospitality management school. I will going to bring them up to you in a very short while. Definitely a very renowned university that you should be knowing. Okay, you want to learn what they can offer to you. Also, don't forget, to like, sorry, not to like, to ask any questions that you may have. If you got any questions related to Switzerland, how to apply for a visa to study there, how much is the living cost, what they offer to you, what will be the postgraduate working opportunity, please feel free to ask us. Okay, and we will be able to answer those questions here and there. Okay, as we present. Now let's bring our guest speaker tonight. Can we?
Hi,
We have
Jeffrey.
Hello, Leo. We have together with us this evening. Leo is the regional manager, the Asian regional manager, who is based in Malaysia, obviously, and he is here with us this evening. Leo, are you okay? Good.
Yes, you hear me well?
We hear you very well, very
Yes,
well. Thank you
Jeffrey,
very much.
thanks.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, Leo. I'm sure that you're excited. We are too. We can't wait for you to introduce to us Switzerland, also to tell us also about BHMS. Uh, but just before that, Leo, why don't you just say hello to the audience and also just to introduce yourself to them?
Okay. Hi, auditors. So yeah, I'm not just a regional manager or what do you say, representative for Malaysians. I'm also a alumni. That means I used to
Hmm.
study there from 2014 to
Yep.
2017. So for 3 years
Right.
after SPM. So yeah, if you want to know more about like life in Switzerland, even nothing to do with education, feel free to ask me. I can be your tourist.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
So you get it, yeah. Leo is not just here to promote a university. Leo was a graduate from BHMS, and there's none other than Leo to be able to answer you or to be able to share with you his experiences and what he can actually let you know the opportunity like what he has gotten in BHMS. Okay, I will not spend too much time talking. I think you all have enough of me week after week. I'll pass the time to Leo. Leo, you can just go ahead and shoot your presentation.
Yes. Okay. I will start sharing my screen.
Yep, come.
Okay.
Remember, any
So,
questions you have, please feel free to ask.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So as you know, BHMS specializes in, I mean, if you're not aware, BHMS specializes in mainly hospitality management, culinary
Correct.
arts, and global business management. All right. Now,
Mm.
before I go into those boring section, I'll go into something a bit more interesting. I'm gonna share to you a bit about the cultural differences with the Malaysians and sorry, not Malaysians, but more like Malaysia and Switzerland. All right.
All right. Leo, is your slide up? I don't see the slide there.
What flag?
The PowerPoint. Is it already up?
No, no, no.
Okay, good. I thought you already
Do,
put it up. All right.
do you see the Swiss flag and the Malaysian flag? The cultural difference.
No. Okay, I have not seen anything yet. So it's not up.
Oh, can you see my screen now?
Not yet. Maybe you can stop and share again. You stop
Okay.
it, and then you share again. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, okay. Wait, sorry. Okay, I didn't click the share button earlier.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Can you see my screen?
Hang on for a while. Yep, it's coming up. Great. Awesome.
Okay, now
It's
do you
there.
see the Swiss flag and the Malaysian flag?
Yep, we do.
Okay, nice. So
Okay.
as mentioned before, in Switzerland, one of the cultural dish I'd say is the
Ha.
Swiss fondue. Okay, we also
Oh,
have the
okay.
raclette, we have the cheese fondue. Mainly, a lot of them has cheese in it. So, what about Malaysia, Jeffrey? What do we have?
Char
What's
kway teow,
famous? Yeah,
nasi
char kway teow.
lemak.
Yeah. So yes, nasi lemak, one of the
Nasi
national,
lemak.
one of the national dish. Oh, you can say the national dish.
That's
Okay.
right.
But truth be
Yeah.
told, I still like Malaysian food more than Swiss food. Okay.
The
And then of
best,
course
yeah.
in Switzerland, or you can say in the Western world, they use mainly the knives, fork, and the spoon. In Malaysia, we can start out with knives, fork, and the spoon with chopsticks and
Our hands.
our hands.
Plastic
Yeah.
channel, correct.
Yeah. So we are like jack of all trades. We can use so many stuff to eat.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Then of course, do you know who's that on the left?
Uh, I know him. I just couldn't remember the name.
Lee
Just
Chong Wei.
couldn't.
You don't know. So
What
he's
list?
so he's the Lee Chong Wei for Switzerland. His name is Roger
Yeah.
Federer, and he's the
Yes.
number one tennis player in the world.
All right.
I think maybe for like more than 10 years now, he's been number one. Okay, so in Malaysia, we have Lee Chong Wei, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, in Malaysia, right, what's very unique about us is that we are well versed with language. So we can speak
Mm-hmm.
Bahasa Malaysia, Mandarin, as you can see,
Mm-hmm.
English, and then of course Tamil or Hindi, the Indian
Yeah.
language. Okay.
Yeah.
In Switzerland, we have something. No, but in Malaysia, what's very unique is that we all live together with all this language.
Awesome. That's
In
right.
Switzerland, they have something similar. So they speak
Yeah.
Romanish, French, Italian, and German. But of course,
Ooh.
the difference is that they live separately. So that means you have
Okay.
the German speaking part of Switzerland, the French, the Italian, and the Romanish speaking part of Switzerland.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll show you exactly where it will be later.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, then we have the cartoons. One of the iconic cartoons in
Ah,
Switzerland.
Heidi. Yeah,
Heidi is from Switzerland, of course. Then in Malaysia, we grew up with like at least my generation, Shi-chan, Doraemon, maybe SpongeBob. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So yes, then we have cultural landmark.
Ah, beautiful.
So on the right hand side, as we all know, is the Twin Tower, the Petronas Twin Tower. So on the left hand side, do you know what that is? You might have. So for the audience, you might not realize it, but you might have seen this mountain since you were young. Okay. So yes, this is.
Toblerone.
So
The
yeah,
Alps, is it?
Switzerland is it's from the Alps. It's called
The
Matterhorn.
Alps. Yeah, Matterhorn. Okay.
Yeah, in Zermatt. Matterhorn, Zermatt. So yeah, we see it since we were young. We just don't notice it.
Yeah.
So yes, of course, then
Yeah.
we have all these typical Swiss brands like
All
the
right.
Swiss Army
Swiss watches.
knife,
Yeah.
and then we are famous. I think we are number one probably. Yeah, we are number one for public transport. Then we are famous for skiing, cheese,
Oh.
chocolates, Rolex, all the branded watches is all from Switzerland.
Awesome.
Right, I know. So yeah, then we have also the cleanest water in the world. Okay.
Wow.
So what's very unique sometimes, especially when you ask the girls in our school, what do you like about Switzerland? Also, one of the unique things is that they say, "Oh, when I come to Switzerland, my skin looks much smoother, much healthier," because you're basically
Oh,
showering with the Evian water, you know.
yeah.
And just so you know, I took this photo with my iPhone, so
Oh,
it's crystal
wow.
clear. Yeah, no
You look like
filter,
postcard,
nothing.
eh?
Right.
It looks like postcard kind of thing, huh?
Yeah. This place is called Blausee in
Oh,
Switzerland.
but
Blausee Lake.
beautiful. My
Mm.
goodness, so beautiful.
Yeah. So yes, for the viewers that doesn't or haven't been to Europe before or doesn't really know the map of Europe, we have France on the left. We have.
Yeah.
Can you see my mouse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so we have France on the left, we have Germany on the top, Austria on the right, and Milan at the bottom. Switzerland is right in the center.
Yeah,
Okay,
Central Europe.
so now
Mm-hmm.
because we're in the center, therefore we have like I mentioned before, we have the German speaking part of Switzerland on the top, French
Aha.
speaking part, and then the Italian speaking part. German speaking part takes up around 66% of the whole of Switzerland, around 66%.
Wow.
Yeah, then second comes French and then Italian, and then a very small part of Romanish. So
Mm-hmm.
we are located in Lucerne,
Yeah.
okay, the German-speaking part of Switzerland.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have Bern, the capital of Switzerland, and then Zurich, the biggest
Mm.
city in Switzerland. All these are in the German-speaking area.
Mm.
Okay, and then from Lucerne to Milan, it takes around 2.5 hours by train.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can see it's quite centralized. We can take the train to even
Yeah,
Paris,
so easy to go everywhere. It's like you just like
Berlin,
hop in the train.
Milan, yeah, and
Correct.
Venice.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Yeah, and
No, I
so like me, last time I went to Barcelona, 2 ways for only like 20 euros. So that's around 80 ringgit.
wow.
Two
Wait,
ways.
2 ways, yeah.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. So then we have just a nice picture of Bern, the capital of Switzerland. It's not
Uh-huh.
so popular. People
Okay.
often mistaken Zurich as the capital of Switzerland more, as you can see.
Yeah. Actually,
And
I
then we have,
thought Zurich was the capital, Not until you mentioned that Bern is the capital.
most people think that Zurich is the capital of Switzerland, but no, Bern.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, but Zurich is more fun, obviously. More fun. So then we have Lucerne, of course. Then Lucerne at the bottom with that iconic bridge. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, then of course in Switzerland we have 4 seasons. We also have the sakura tree in Zurich. Okay, we have autumn, we have spring, we have summer, and then we have winter.
Yeah.
It's a very typical European thing, not only Swiss. Okay, so Jeffrey, any questions regarding Switzerland before I go?
No.
Nothing,
No.
huh?
Go
Crystal
ahead.
clear.
I think yeah.
So yes, now I introduce BHMS. This is I'm going to introduce BHMS now. So we are located in the city of Lucerne. This is a picture from summer. Okay, so you see the mountain. Can you see this? The castle on the
Yeah.
top.
That's
So
right.
we
Ken.
are just located just below the castle.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So in this city, what's very unique is that you can access everything within 20 minutes walk. I mean,
You
like,
mean
not even 20 minutes, 15 minutes actually.
really from one end on the right to the left?
Yeah. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will direct it. So we are located here. So
Correct.
from here, we can go all the way to the train station, which takes up, how long do you think it takes?
It looks very far, lah.
It looks very far, right? But it's only 12 minutes.
Oh my god.
It's only 12 minutes by walk.
Okay.
If you have tiny feet, maybe 15 minutes. If you run, probably 5 minutes actually, to tell the truth. 5 minutes if you run.
Okay.
So that means, right, when I say 20 minutes means you can go also to the bank, to our classroom, grocery shopping, restaurant, museums,
Wow.
train station, all just within 20 minutes walk. So then you don't really have to spend money on public transport, you see?
Yeah, exactly.
As you can see, there's not many cars also because it's a small city, everything is using 20 minutes walk. And it's also a touristic place.
Yeah. In fact, I think that Lucerne is the most touristic place in Switzerland, correct?
Yes, it's also known as the heart of Switzerland.
Okay.
So
Wow.
yeah, so you get a lot of tourists here from Korea, Japan, Thailand, Asian tourists, of course, and then you get a lot of Russian tourists as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is a brief picture of our campus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just so
Okay.
you know, on the right we have the reception, on the left we have the restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
and then across the street we have the what you call across the street we have the classrooms and everything. So yeah, as you can see,
Right.
reception, everything is like a hotel. It used to be
Okay.
a hotel. Yeah.
Right.
So yes, we have 90 years of experience. Although
Okay.
our school is only 25 years, but then
Mm-hmm.
we have a mother company which has
Mm-hmm.
been operating, a mother what you call university called Benedict that has been running for 90 years.
Okay.
So
Wow.
yeah, we have 85 to 92 nationality each term. So from Malaysia all the way to Russia, from all the way to US. So
Mm,
a lot of nationalities. Okay.
mm-hmm.
So yes, now I'm going to explain about our program. So the blue
Okay.
color one, I'm going to explain only about two programs today, about
Yeah.
hospitality, business, and culinary arts. Sorry, I mean I'm going to explain about the diploma and bachelor degree program.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So just like me, we have two different pathways. The blue color one is the bachelor degree in hospitality and global business management. So just like me, after I finish SPM, for the audience that's watching and have completed SPM, you can join our first year program directly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be a 1 year diploma plus
Mm-hmm.
1 year higher diploma plus,
Mm-hmm.
and then on the third year, you can choose if you want to do a 1 year bachelor degree in global business management or
Right.
a 1 year bachelor degree in hospitality management.
That's right.
Right. Now, what's very unique about Switzerland is that every year you will do I mean, that's why we're also the number one place to study hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
It's because every year you will do a 6 month study and 6 months internship program.
Wow.
Second year is the same. You study for 6 months, you do an internship for 6 months. Third year is the same. You study for 6 months, you do an internship for 6 months. And once you have graduated, you will get 2 degrees. One
Yep.
from BHMS from us, and one more from Scotland, Robert Gordon University.
Yep. Scotland, UK.
Yeah. So why would they graduate with dual degree? Okay. First, 2 is better than 1. Okay. And then second, is because as you know, in Switzerland is German, French, or Italian. Now, if we don't have a partner university with Robert Gordon, we cannot run our program in English. Now, because we have this partnership, the students that come to us will study everything in English.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Also, that was a condition, is it? Because that for the program to be able to be run in English medium, it has to have a partnership with a English-based university you're mentioning.
Yes. Yes.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you see like any universities in Switzerland that any university that teaches in English, most of them,
Okay.
actually all of them will have the partnership with either US or UK.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Thank you
Got
for
it?
that. Yep. Got it. So,
Got it.
okay. I think this is a very interesting slide. To everyone who is watching now or watching later in the future, take note, like what Leo mentioned, it is very interesting that you could come to Switzerland, to BHMS, to complete a a program beginning, I mean, right after your Form 5, your SPM or your IGCSE. So you will start with year one and you will have a diploma. I mean, are you saying that, Leo, if let's say that they have done 2 years program, the higher diploma, and they're sort of like, okay, I have enough. I want to just quit. I want to go back to Malaysia. They will get a higher diploma certificate.
Yes. So let's say you stop halfway after diploma, then you realize,
Yeah.
I hope not, but maybe you realize, I don't like hospitality or culinary arts or business. I want to go to a different. Maybe I want to do engineering out of the blue. So no problem. You can go back to Malaysia, and then we will still give you a diploma or higher diploma, depending when you stop.
Awesome. But don't do that. I'm sure that the students, you are smart. In fact, it's a very unique program pathway. I do not know whether you all have seen across anything like that. I was very surprised when I was told of this program pathway. You all have to understand that it's basically a 2 semesters program in a year, where one semester you basically in the classroom, you'll be learning all the thing in the classroom, and then you have another 6 months of paid internship, which you will learn practical. So it's a very interesting design program that you all must take note.
Yeah.
Okay, it happens from year one, year two, and year three. Leo?
Yeah, this one doesn't just apply to like us, So even like high schools, right? Once they finish,
Right.
not high school, it's part of the high school program. So let's say they're 16, no, sorry, 15 or
Mhm.
16 years old, they're
Mhm.
required to go to work 3 times a week, and then 2 times a week they go to school.
Oh.
So yeah,
Oh.
it's a
Wow.
very unique Swiss thing where they know that experience is much more. You learn so much more through
Yeah.
experience
Yeah.
than just studying.
So true. Indeed. Indeed. Wow. Fantastic.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So this
Yep.
is the first pathway lah. Okay. Now the second pathway, right? Let's say you have finished your diploma in Malaysia. Most of the schools in Malaysia actually, let's say we bring a few universities like Taylor, Sunway, YTL, Reliance.
Right. Right. Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's say you finish your diploma there, you can transfer to our final year directly.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
Final
Either
year
in
directly, guys.
either in
What else?
business or hospitality.
Awesome. That's right. That's right. So as long as they're done a similar program, like you mentioned just now, those few names in the area of hospitality or even in the area of maybe diploma in business, they could
Mm,
actually come to the final year, the third year, either go
yes.
into global management or go into the hospitality management, right?
Yes. Yes.
You heard that, guys? 1 year entry to Switzerland, 6 months of study, 6 months of internship. What else do
Yeah.
you want? Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now next I'll go to the next one, culinary arts. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it's also exactly the same. After SPM, 1 year diploma, 1 year higher diploma, 1 year bachelor degree, 6 months study, 6 months internship every year, along with a 2 degree. Yeah, you get 2 bachelor degree, one from
Right.
BHMS and one more from Robert Gordon University. Of
Right.
course, here I can't show it to you. It's not written
Mhm.
there,
Mhm.
but we will provide you also. So for the culinary program, right, around 70% of the time you will spend time in the kitchen. 30% of the time you will spend is theory classes.
Mm.
Or theory
Okay.
classes.
Leo,
Okay.
Leo, just wondering, Leo, what program did you graduated from BHMS?
So for me, I went from diploma in hospitality, high diploma in
Uh-huh.
hospitality, and then third year I went to global business management.
Right, right, right. Okay, okay. That's
Yeah.
awesome. All right.
But it's more or
Okay.
less the same actually. Because in hospitality itself, you also study quite a lot of business. Truth be
Correct.
told. Yeah, most
Okay.
of the students only think that if you study hospitality, you do like housekeeping, F&B. There's no such thing as that. Because if such a degree exists, the school wouldn't even exist anymore.
Right. Now,
Yeah.
when you mentioned that the students will be able to go for their 4 to 6 months of internship, would they be getting a pay?
Oh yeah, this one I'll explain to you on the next
Okay.
after this.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
Can.
So culinary arts is clear, 6 months study, 6 months internship. Now we have
Very
the PGD diploma. So maybe the viewers, maybe you have a bachelor degree in let's say you have a bachelor degree in engineering, okay? But then somehow you went and worked in the kitchen already for 2 years, and then you want a certificate. So what you can do with the bachelor degree in engineering is to transfer to our PGD in diploma in culinary arts,
Mm-hmm.
and then you only study for 1 year, and then you will get the degree from us, postgraduate diploma in
Mm,
culinary arts. All right?
okay.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, of course, the first two is still a much more popular program.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
think the one with the diploma to degree final year is so attractive.
Yeah, and it's very quick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so attractive.
So let's say you finish after SPM, right? You graduate around age 20, around the age of 20, or age 20 turning 21.
Exactly, exactly.
Mm.
Just
So
3 years.
now, right, I'm going to emphasize a bit on the 6 month study period. Okay.
Okay, yep, please.
Okay. So yes, because it's also a hospitality and culinary school, there will be practical classes. Practical classes, right, for hospitality also means instead of just studying wine from the book, you will study wine. You see, like the photo, you will have every week you will have like 6 glasses of wine. The school will probably use 6 glasses of wine every week. You will have to taste it, not
Wow.
necessarily swallow it, but you actually put it in your mouth and then you can spit it out. There's actually a bucket for you to spit out, and then you really have to write on the taste. Yeah, on the taste of it, and which food it can pair with. All of this stuff, practical classes.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's quite unique. And then of course, then we have the language classes. Although everything is taught in English, are taught in English, you are also required to study German or French or Italian. Okay. Now the difference is that, let's say you take German, right? During your internship, we'll put you in the German-speaking part of Switzerland for you to practice. If you take French, we'll put you in the French-speaking part like Geneva, Montreux. Yeah, for you to practice the language that you've learned. Okay. Then we have the block system. Block system is basically, I'm sure those students that come to Switzerland, they want time to also travel around Switzerland and also Europe, right? Yeah. So what we do, the block system means they have 4 terms, 6 months, 4 terms. Yeah. So in these 4 terms, right, every term they study for 5 weeks. That means they study for 5 weeks, they get 1 or 2 weeks break. They study for 5 weeks, they get 1 or 2 weeks break. 5 weeks, 1 or 2 weeks break. 4 times every year. So during the 1 or 2 weeks break, they can choose to come back to Malaysia or travel around Europe.
Right.
Okay. And then high academic success rate, yeah, definitely. Because let's say your grades are going down, the school will also follow up with you already by then, call you to meet up with them, and then they give you a special like classes, small classes for teacher to do a one-on-one time with you as well, just to make sure you pass. And then our classes is small classes, and then we have often grades monitoring. Now this is the more important section, I would say. The internship is very, very important. Okay, first thing you need to know is that internship is guaranteed by us 100%.
Right.
Okay, student can choose to do their internship in Switzerland or overseas. Overseas means they can go to the States, maybe not now. Okay, they can go to Maldives, Thailand, Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, China, Belgium to do their internship. The school will fund it for them free of charge. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if they choose to do their internship in Switzerland, they'll get a very high salary of approximately 2,200 Swiss franc per month. So that's around 9,000 ringgit per month.
Yep.
Okay. But the problem is not the problem. It's not really a problem. But the thing is, right? 9,000 ringgit is the gross profit, the gross salary. So during your internship, because you'll be living in another city, so let's say the school is located in Lucerne, right? You do your internship in Zurich, which is 1 hour away. Impossible, you will take a train right every day. I mean, if you're sane, you will not do that. To take a train every day to travel from Lucerne to Zurich. So what you are required to do is to stay in Zurich. When you stay, you have to pay for rent. Okay, so that means right after you deduct rent, meals, tax, federal tax, you get a monthly saving of approximately 1,200 to 1,500 Swiss franc per month.
Okay. So
more or less.
balancing the rental and also you mentioning the food, so that would be like 1,000. Okay, like make it flat like 1,004.
Yeah. So we can say around 4,500 to 6,000 ringgit.
Right.
So let's say in average 5,000 ringgit you get to save up per month. So 6 times 5 is around 30,000 ringgit.
Yeah.
For your first year.
That's
so
good.
Second year, third year, so you times 3.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, this is basically an internship program. Yeah. I do not want to. I mean, the students don't have to be overly worried. How much you are earning, because I think it's part of the learning. So you are getting a pay. Yeah. It's good to help you, to support you a little bit. But then again, you are not there to to just thinking of working and working. Yeah. I think that's important to let them know. Yeah.
Yeah. The internship, you're right. The main thing is actually learning how to work, because most students, right, most students that don't do internship during their study program, they tend to struggle when they're looking for jobs or when they start working eventually.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they are quite clueless. No matter how smart you are, they are still quite clueless after that.
Yeah.
Not staying mock enough. In short terms, okay?
Yeah.
So of course, then we do contracting, we do role-playing interviews, and then we do frequent monitoring. That means, right, by your 3rd month in your internship, the school will contact you either through email or phone and ask you, is everything okay? Are you being bullied? Are you being paid well? Are you not being paid well? Are you being paid on time? Are you working overtime way too often?
Okay.
Yeah. Just to avoid all of these things.
But saying this one, right? How was your own experience as an intern when you were there? Can you share a little bit? How about your own?
Okay, so I did my first internship in Mount Titlis. It's one of the top 3 most popular mountains in Switzerland. So if you're a tourist, most likely you'll go there. Okay. So I did there on my first year. It was super hard, to tell you the truth. It was super hard. I was turning 18 that year. I was actually 17, turning 18. No, actually I
Right.
was 18 already. Sorry, I was 18 already.
Okay.
18 years old, and then I was working in this resort.
Yeah.
It was this resort on the mountain, right, with a lot of restaurants. So as you know, there's like around 10 restaurants, and impossible they
Wow.
will hire 10 different managers, right?
Right.
Okay, so it was quite difficult for me because by the second month or third month, they call me little boss. So I was in charge of one of the restaurants with all these tourists. So in
Wow.
average, right, I had to manage around 9 staff members,
Oh,
including
wow.
myself, to serve 980 guests,
Oh my.
950 to 980 guests on a daily basis, with only
900,
yeah,
nine people.
980
Wow.
with in only 3 hours. In only 3 hours,
Oh my. Oh
with
my.
300 people, the seating is only 300 people, the capacity. So
Right.
it was super hard. Of course, back then I was like, I hate this. I want to finish this. It was too difficult for me. But looking back, I actually learned the most from there.
Awesome. Yeah, I thought so. Wanted to
Yeah.
ask you that.
Second internship I did in a restaurant in Lucerne. It was rather easy for me because of the first
Okay.
internship. First internship was
Right.
difficult. Third internship I did housekeeping.
Okay.
So why I did housekeeping was because I realized I didn't want. So just to let you know, in the hospitality industry, right, most students want to go for F&B or front office.
All right.
Okay, so the problem lies in there for me. It was like, okay, if I take front office, I'll just be another graduate that did F&B and front office
Right.
as his
Okay.
internship. Yeah, just to let you know also, right, if you do your internship in Switzerland, you will only do mainly cash pulling. That's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You can work in a watch shop. You
Mm.
can do F&B, housekeeping, or front office. These are the main 5.
Okay.
Unless you speak fluent German, okay? Now, if you do it, let's say overseas in Dubai, then you can venture out also into human resource, sales and marketing. Yeah,
Right.
event management.
Okay.
Yeah, so students that tend to go overseas, they want to venture out into those places. That's why.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, just to tell the students that are not so sure, hospitality, in other words, is also called the service sector industry. Where after they graduate, they can work in accommodations like hotels, resorts, casinos. Yeah, F&B, events. So these 3 is very popular. And then, of course, entertainment and recreation. So gambling, like Macau and all of these places. Okay, that's not a very big fraction that students go there, but there are students that go there, especially if you're from China. For Malaysians, not really. Yeah, and Genting is close also. Okay. and then, transportations, travel trade, luxury service, and business. Like,
Okay.
if you talk about business, right, I tell you the truth, for hospitality students, they tend to go for sales and marketing. This is,
Yeah.
I say,
Yeah, I thought
they are
so.
quite natural in that, with talking to people and knowing how to talk with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess if you're a bit more, there are also people that go for human resource. Okay. So yeah, this is also very unique. Now, unfortunately, after you have graduated with us, right, you cannot stay in Switzerland.
Yeah.
Okay, unless you get married. Okay, but other than that, no, you cannot stay in Switzerland. So what we do instead is that we have another department called the Masterwork Placement and Career, where after you have graduated, you find a school, and then you find a school that you want to find a job in Dubai, let's say, or in Maldives. Then the school will arrange a full-time career for you.
Right.
Now, this one is not guaranteed. This one I won't say is guaranteed, but then the service is definitely guaranteed. Okay, so let's say on the 9th of October, then we have Ritz-Carlton from US that came over to interview our students.
Wow.
To give them an opportunity to work there.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. So yeah. Any questions actually?
No. I think it's fair enough. You have mentioned that students are not allowed to stay back to work, but you all do provide a placement and career service where you will help them as much as you all can to get a placement in other part of the world. I think that is fair. That is fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just to let you know that for Malaysians, 4 or 5 of the most popular places tends to be Maldives, Thailand, Dubai, US, and then recently also Japan.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Nice.
right. Okay.
Yeah, then of course, then those that struggle to fit in, they go to Singapore. So they can adapt. They can adapt. They can adapt better in Singapore.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's
Still
neighboring
not too bad.
countries.
Yeah, still not too bad. Still very
Yeah.
nearby and overseas and still earn dollars. Yeah.
Yeah. So next one, yeah, these are our business partners. Okay, we range all the way from hotels to restaurants, and then also
Wow.
resorts and all of these things.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll go through a bit about our
What is this?
testimonials. Okay. So then we have
Okay.
Daria from Ukraine.
All right.
She did her she wanted to work actually her first internship in the front office like most students. Okay. Because you have to understand when you're 18 years old, you don't want to touch dirty stuff, or you don't want to do hard labor in a way. Okay. But unfortunately, that's the fastest way you can adapt in any environment later on. Okay? So this lady here wanted to work as a front office. Okay, but then the thing is she lacks German skill. She's not fluent in German enough. So what we did, right, was to place her in the first year to do F&B, because in F&B you interact with guests with what? German, right? Especially if you're in Switzerland, you interact yourself in German. Okay. Then second year she did F&B again. Third year, because her German was she did so well with her German that we placed her in the front office in Horgen.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And then after she finished her internship, she did a postgraduate internship as a wedding planner in Jamaica.
Oh wow.
And then a room division trainee in US. Okay. Yeah, then we have Anja. I'm not going to go through all of it. Okay, I'll just show you briefly. So then we have these four from South Korea, Malaysia, Vietnam, and Bahrain that did their internship in Ritz-Carlton Dove Mountain. Oh, remember just now I showed you? Wait, let me go back. Remember here, the first one, Dove Mountain?
Yes.
So they came here and then they interviewed. I guess these four students are the successful ones.
Okay, cool.
Managed to went to the US. Okay. So then we have these Indians that did in Dubai, Maldives. Okay. So now, just to let you know about our school, what we provide. Okay.
Right.
First thing first, very important. When they attend classes or when they come to the restaurants, they have to dress up business attire every day, Monday to Friday, except for weekends and public holiday.
Okay.
Okay. Now meals are provided 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner on weekdays, brunch and dinner on weekends and public holiday. Okay.
You got that? Lunch meals are provided, yeah.
So then, of course, then we have different style: buffet style, a la carte. So buffet style is the one that you're seeing right now in the picture, more or less. A la carte is a separate restaurants where our diploma students are trained to work there before they go for their internship. So basically, right, you have a menu in the center, then you have candles as well.
Wow.
And then you just sit down, and it's fine dining basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you want to abuse the authority, you can tell the person to keep giving you tea or something. Then the students have to say yes. Okay. And then we have vegetarian and also halal dishes.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, these are few of our main course, starter, and desserts.
Wow.
Yeah. Right.
You mean these are one you all serve to the students who are studying there for the fine dining kind of thing you mentioned?
Yes. But not of course some of these like these pictures I like the bottom right, the red color one that looks pretty. That one is more like what the culinary students will learn.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so you know, right, all these food are actually prepared by the culinary students along with the supervision of our head chef.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
Very beautiful.
Nice, huh? So also very importantly, accommodation is provided. Okay. Bathroom provided, kitchen provided. Bathroom provided, kitchen provided, bed sheets provided, beds provided, cupboards provided. Everything is provided.
Housekeeping?
Somebody will change. You have to bring down your bed sheets and somebody will change it for you. So in a way, yes.
All right.
Half-heartedly housekeeping, you can say. Okay. In other words, okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it's clean, fully equipped. When I say fully equipped, means right, pans, knives, spoons, bowl, everything is provided. If you're lucky, also some of them coffee machine is also provided. Nespresso machine is also provided if you're lucky. Okay, but that's not guaranteed. Lamp, all of these are provided also. So noise control also. So that means, right, usually after 10 p.m. or 11 p.m., once you make too much noise, our reception will come out and give warning about it
All right.
to control the
Okay.
noise.
All right.
Okay. Then
Okay.
of course we have a 24 hours reception.
Yeah. But
Okay.
the rooms, sorry, the back to the accommodation. The students are living in a twin sharing, triple sharing.
Oh yeah. Okay. We have three types of accommodation.
Right.
The most common one, shared. Shared basically is either 2 to 4% in one accommodation. It really depends. Our accommodation it varies the type
Okay.
of accommodation. Okay, but the equipment is guaranteed lah.
All right.
Okay, so it's 2 to 4 people. So some apartment is slightly bigger, some is slightly smaller. If it's slightly
Okay.
smaller, then it'll be 2% in one accommodation.
Right. Okay.
Then of
Fair
course,
enough.
then we have the single room. Single room is basically where you get your own room in an apartment, but you have to share the bathroom and kitchen with your housemate. Okay, and then we have the studio. Studio, you basically own the whole apartment to yourself. But of
Wow.
course, it gets more expensive as it gets more private.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So this one, I think, was one of the most exciting stuff what we
Yeah.
offer compared to any of the other universities. We will host. Jeffrey, if you come to Switzerland, right, you want to travel. Am I right?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay. If you travel, what do you need?
What do I need?
Yeah, money, right?
Yeah. That's right.
For your case, no one is funding you.
Yeah.
Funding
Yeah.
yourself, lah. Okay, but for students, right, the one that they are funding them are their parents. Okay,
Right.
so every week we'll host an excursion.
Mm.
That means, right, maybe this week I bring you to the museum. Second week I bring you to ski. Third week I bring you to paraglide. All of these things every single week is completely free of charge.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's only a day trip and it's all only around Switzerland. I think once a year or twice a year we'll bring you to Germany.
Mm.
Yeah, for a theme park. But
Mm.
other than that, every week is completely free.
So
Okay,
every week they get to go to somewhere.
Yes.
Literally. Wow.
Yeah. And this is a good place to make friends
Yeah.
other than just discussing about school works.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, just to let you know, we have 8 intakes in a year. Okay.
Mm.
Starting with January, February, April, May, July, August, October this year, and November.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But let's say if you want to do the transfer, right, to our final year, let's say you finish a diploma in Malaysia, you want to transfer to our final year, we only have 3 intakes, which are February, August, and November.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
Okay. So this is our fees, and so our fees in average is around 32,900 Swiss franc.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, then we have
It covers
scholarships
everything.
and all of these things. After scholarships and everything, it will be around 120,000 ringgit per year.
Yeah.
Inclusive of course fee.
Yeah.
6 months of meals.
Yep.
6 months of accommodation. Health
Right.
insurance for 1 year.
Yep.
Airport pickup for new students. So that means, right, airport pickup means your parents don't necessarily have to follow you to Switzerland if you're scared. Someone is going to be there to pick you up with a signboard, okay? Holding BHMS sign. And of course, if your parents want to follow you, no problem. Then we also arrange an airport pickup for your parents for free. Okay? Then, of course, we provide internship services, visa documentation, and excursion, the weekly activities. It's all provided 120K.
Okay.
Yeah, so I said the fees is quite reasonable, especially since you're studying overseas, because we also provide you meals every day, accommodation, Wi-Fi, SIM card, electricity, everything.
Yeah, that's right. It basically covers almost like the living. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the internship, right? You also get 5K saving 5K a month.
Yeah.
So you can minus 30,000 from there, unless you go and buy Chanel and Louis Vuitton and all of these things. That's different, lah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Any questions regarding this, Jeffrey?
I have no questions on this one, but I just had a thought in my mind. The entry requirement. So the entry requirement is something that are you going to share entry requirement, or can I ask you now?
Entry requirement.
Yep.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Actually, we are done. So I'm just going to leave it here, lah.
Okay.
So our entry requirement, basically SPM.
Yep, that's right. But SPM with 5 credits or
3 credits.
3 credits. Okay.
Yeah.
How
it doesn't have to be Bahasa. It doesn't have to be Bahasa or Sejarah.
Cool, cool. But how about the English part, the English
Okay.
language requirement? So do
Okay.
they have to the 3 credits including English or not?
Preferably English, but no, it doesn't have to be English, but preferably it will be English also.
Right?
Yeah.
But so if
Okay.
say okay, continue.
Yeah. So it will be okay. One of the thing, right, for IGCSE students, you need to be 17 years old.
Okay, good.
Okay, have to be like your birthday. If your birthday is December, right, in December, then you really have to wait until December. Too bad. You need to be 17. Okay.
Right.
For SPM students, it's the same lah. Okay, so age requirement is 17.
Yeah, regardless 17. Okay.
Yeah. So credit requirement is 3 credits.
Mm-hmm.
English requirement, right? For Malaysians, we are very fortunate. We do not need IELTS.
Awesome.
We have a free English platform. We call it www.testpodium.com. Go in and hit the exam. It's completely free.
Okay, test podium, is it? TESTPODIUM podium.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jeffrey here, if you're interested, Jeffrey here will guide you through the English
Okay.
program. Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, go on.
That would be the same for students with a diploma. Then they are going to the final year. As long as they have got a diploma, they graduate with diploma. And how about the English language? Same test podium.
Same test podium. It's
Cool.
completely free and it's like 30 minutes. If you ask me, it's quite easy.
Beautiful. So they do not need any IELTS requirement, no TOEFL, nothing. Yeah.
And you can take it anytime. Let's say if you don't even need to arrange an appointment. Let's say 2 a.m. you feel like taking. Okay, go and take it then. No problem.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Leo, this is a personal question that I see here. Yongjin is asking. Yongjin is asking, do you face any challenges during your 3-year study in Switzerland?
Do I face any challenges during my 3 years of study in Switzerland?
Yeah.
You can say maybe my first week for a while because of the different cultures.
First week.
People from different cultures, and then the humor that you crack is different also. People don't understand. Either people don't understand you or people get offended by you. Okay.
All right.
That's a very minor thing. I say that if you say culturally, I have no problem at all.
Okay.
And I think for Malaysians, it's no problem because we live with so many different cultures. We are quite used to it. We learn to adapt quite quickly with that.
Yeah.
I say my struggle is during the internship, especially on my first year. After my first year, it became so much easier.
Right.
Yeah, I learned how to work and all these things. It became so much easier. You can say only the internship is my slight struggle.
Okay. Cool. I mean, it means you adapt. I mean, 1 week is very fair. I mean, you travel to Europe. Not that it is so near, but it is not so far. But 1 week for you to, and you went alone, is that, Leo? You went alone?
Yeah, I went alone. Yeah, I went alone.
Wow. Well, but how? You mean if you can share with the students, I mean, 17 years old, it's not like everybody, has that kind of opportunity to travel overseas to study abroad at 17. I mean, you had that, what was the thing that actually inspired you to go overseas to Switzerland?
Okay.
Yeah.
So initially, of course, I wanted to study business or hospitality. Then, of course, I went for hospitality. And then I wanted to grow myself, not to like most of my friends. I don't want to name any universities here, of course. Most of my friends all go to the common few universities.
Okay.
So I wanted to get out. I wanted to get out of that circle for a while.
Okay.
So the only way to do it is going overseas. And then, of course, Switzerland is also the number 1 place to study hospitality. So that's why I chose Switzerland.
Awesome. Yeah.
Or you can say I'm more interested in Europe.
Okay. All right. Thanks. I think that's very important. I think you know what you want. I think that is commendable because many students who are at 17, they may still not too sure. And I think you mentioned something that is very true. You want to learn a different culture. You want to learn. You want to. Many types of people, they like to follow their friends and they go to a common area, and you choose to go the other side, which is commendable. And I think that takes a lot of course, courage for you to travel out at the age of 17, and of course, congratulations on that. Okay, there's another question here. This question is actually from a private messenger. I think the first part of the question can be answered quite straightforward. You've answered that already, but it is asking here that I've just graduated from a diploma in hotel management in Malaysia. if you want to continue degree at your university, how long would that be? And
Which
are there a lot of Malaysians in Switzerland? Okay.
wait, sorry, let me reread the whole thing. I've just graduated from a university. I will continue degree in your uni. How long
Yeah,
is
you
it?
get.
Okay. Of course, you can transfer to our. Can I know? Can
I
I
think
know
it's difficult to know
which?
because it's actually from a private messenger. So
Okay. No problem. No
yeah,
problem.
yeah. Maybe
Yes.
you can
You
share.
finish your diploma in hotel management. You can transfer. I really have to look into which university it is, of course. But there's at least 90% of the universities in Malaysia are accepted directly in our final year.
Okay, cool. Are there
Yes.
many Malaysian students in Switzerland?
Okay. So in average, of course, this year is slightly smaller. I'm sure
Okay.
everyone is aware of the situation. But
Mm-hmm.
in average per year, we get around 30 to 35 Malaysians. Okay. But
That's
the thing about
that's-
the 30 to 35 is that, I mean, you do not want to go to an environment full of Malaysians, right? It's for you to
yeah.
break out and learn that. So 30 to 35 Malaysians, you only see half of them.
Yeah.
You will only be able to see half of them because the other half will be in your internship.
Okay.
So you only be able
Alright.
to see. So let's say during my time, right, when I was there, I don't know the other part of the other half Malaysians.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah, because they are also at internship. They are in the transition of internship and whatever not. Yeah, so you will not be able to see them as well. Okay, but anyway, to the student who asked that question, feel free to come to our office, whether you are from Klang or Chencharam or Mentakap. We will be happy to guide you through. Do show us your diploma certificate results so that for us to actually check with BHMS to do an assessment to know if you could actually be accepted into BHMS.
But
All
let's
right.
say, right, you did your, I mean, for that
Yeah.
person that asked, let's say if you actually did your diploma in Singapore, then it's a
Uh-huh.
totally different case. If you did a diploma in Singapore, then you can only transfer into our second year. Because
Okay.
in Singapore, their diploma is only 9 months
That's
or
right.
something like that. That's why. So that's a different thing.
Very true. Correct. That's
Mm.
right. That's right. Okay. Leo, there's another question here. I don't know whether you can answer this. Does COVID-19 affect the upcoming intake this year? Still can go or online?
Okay. That's a very, very good question. Thanks for asking. Our face-to-face already started 4 weeks ago.
Face to face started 4 weeks ago. Okay.
So you
Good.
can say we went through 2 months online, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. Now face to face has resumed. So our
Mm.
next intake will be the 24th of August, 5th of October, and 10th of November.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, that it is not affecting the coming intakes because you already start your face to face classes since a couple of weeks back, right? Yeah.
Yep. And students, to tell you, the students like face to face much more.
Yeah, August. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
I think
very
it was
true.
a blessing maybe on the first week. After that, they're like, no, they want to meet their friends.
Cool. Okay. All right. Any more questions? If you do have, we have still got a few more minutes. You can just feel free to ask us. We'll be happy to answer them. I think Leo will be here still
Yep.
to answer those questions. But Leo, while waiting for questions, I thought I want to ask you this question again. I know that the students may have actually got 6 months of internship, and 6 months they are in that university to study the theoretical part, as well as practical learning in the classroom. But during that 6 months, when they are at Lucerne, are they allowed to also work part time if they have extra time?
Uh, legally, no.
Oh, okay, no, yeah, all right,
Legally, you're not allowed. Okay. You
okay,
see, I use the word legal. Legally,
okay,
you're not allowed to work part time at all.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you already have the opportunity to do it during your
doing
internship to earn
correct.
quite a good amount of money.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, cool. All right. Now, Leo, how about this? What would be the general leaving? I know that you mentioned that the first 6 months, I mean, during the 6 months of the theoretical learning, everything is covered in the plan. But how about, in general, what is usually the living expenditure per month in
Okay.
Switzerland?
Okay. To tell the truth, you can go
Yeah.
by. I mean, if you want to be frugal and reasonable,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, frugal, not reasonable. You can go through the month 0. Okay. 0. Okay. But then, of course, okay. Now, if you
Yeah.
want, then if you want to go a bit more, right? Then I would say you can pay for after paying for the phone bills,
Yeah.
RTA,
Yep.
Clubbing, alcohol. Okay, I don't want to. Okay. What else? Traveling a bit. Okay.
Yep.
I say in average a month 50 Swiss franc.
50 Swiss franc. That's all you need.
Yeah, 50
Wow.
Swiss franc a month. Phone bills. You don't even need phone bills to tell you the truth. Like I said, Lucerne is small. You can live through no internet for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't even need 3G. So I said 50 Swiss franc. Then if you want to spend a bit more, 100 Swiss franc.
Okay.
If it's you to eat out every month, 4 times a month or something like that, maybe 100 or no, impossible 100. If you want to eat out one time a week, maybe
Yep.
200 Swiss franc then.
Yeah. Okay.
Other than that, there's really
low.
no reason. There's really no reason for you to spend because even the dishwashing soap
Yeah.
is provided by the school. The sponge is also provided by the school. Okay, laundry, you have to pay for laundry. Okay, it's around 8 ringgit per wash, 2 Swiss franc.
Okay.
And then two more Swiss franc for dryer. If you don't want to use the
Yeah.
dryer, there's 2 Swiss franc lah per week.
Yeah.
So in average, it's around 50 Swiss franc only.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine. I think that's very, very fair. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering because I thought, hey, people will be thinking that Switzerland, touristic, Europe, it's expensive, but nevertheless, yeah, 50 to 100, I think is a very, very fair deal. It's, I think, cheaper than KL.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
when people say it's expensive, sometimes they only look at the amount. They don't factor in about their own lifestyle in Malaysia.
Yeah. All right. Coffee. I mean, do you have Starbucks or things like that over there?
Yeah. Okay. To tell you the truth, yes, Switzerland is a bit high price. Okay. So
Okay.
Starbucks will cost around 8 Swiss franc.
All
per
right.
cup. 20,
Okay.
8 or
Don't-
9.
don't-
Burger King also around there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Right.
dairy products tend to be cheaper than Malaysia, I say.
Okay. Yeah. I would just one more questions for you. Just before we see if there are any more questions, but I just got one more for you. You mentioned about the visa part. Of course, you all will assist in the visa application and whatever not, right? Yeah. Uh, what would be the usual duration of visa application process? Like if a student want to go to Switzerland, say November, how soon and how difficult the visa process could be?
So for the audience, you're very lucky to be Malaysians because it's very, very easy. Okay. If you're Malaysian or Singaporean, they're equally easy, or even Bruneians. Okay, if there are any, watch it. Okay.
All right.
So they submit the required documents, which are around 8 documents, 8 or 9.
Okay.
Very simple one. It's very direct, not complicated. And then we will issue them a letter of acceptance.
That's right.
Okay. And then after that, we check and everything is okay. The students are required to pay 500 Swiss franc application fee or visa fee, we call it. We call it application fee, but it's actually more for the visa fee.
Right.
Okay. So then with this visa fee, students just have to wait around, in average, 4 weeks. The latest 12 weeks, but really in general 4 to 6 weeks in average. Then the visa will be accepted.
Right.
So once the visa has been accepted, students then are required to pay the school fees or else, and also send us their flight details. So then we can arrange the airport pickup. So they don't even need to visit any embassy or anything. Okay. Me and you will do the hard work. Okay, for that.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
They don't even visit any embassy.
Yeah. Okay, so I hope you all get the what Leo mentioned. It's pretty simple, but it takes about a month to 6 weeks to get the visa approved. So you have to prepare a bit earlier. And of course, there are a few documents that you have to submit, including a visa fee, which will cost approximately about 500. No, approximately it's 506 franc. That's right, Leo?
Yeah, not approximate, exactly 500.
Exactly 500. Okay, all right. But it is part of that. Is it part of
of course. Then it's part of the school fees. Then before that it was written 32,900. Then we'll minus 500 out of it, so that'll be 32,400.
Okay, so I think that's very important. So it's part of that 32,000 Swiss franc. Okay, I think I have. That's about it. My questions. And are there any more questions? I think not really. We are 1 hour. Wow, beautiful.
I know. I enjoyed it.
Good. Okay, Leo, you have any more last words you want to share with your audiences tonight, or anything you want to say?
Last words. Any parting words?
Departing words, yeah. Parting words.
I mean, if you want to meet Jeffrey along with me or Study Hub or JS Study,
Yep.
Feel free to let me know. If you're in Johor, I'll drive down to Johor to meet you. If you're in Penang, I'll drive up to Penang to see you. Okay.
Wow.
And of course, the best if you are in KL or Selangor, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I can
Awesome.
just see you immediately.
Can. No need to go to Penang and Johor. We have not got an office there yet, Leo. We will have it very, very soon, hopefully. Our office
Yes.
is still very nearby within Klang, Chencharoen, Surabaya, and Mentakap.
Yeah,
So
good. Then I can drop by within an hour.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But thank you, Leo, for tonight. I think I appreciate you spending your weekend with us. Saturday evening. I know everybody's a little bit busy on the football and whatever not. Now with the
Don't worry.
RMCO, yeah, everybody's so relaxed. I think most of them also in bubble tea shop. But anyway, thank you, Leo. We learned a lot of things about Switzerland and also especially with BHMS. I think you have given us very, very good understanding. A lot of them thought that if they go to overseas study, you need to actually have IELTS. You must have like score very good results. But not to say that it is not good, but 3 credits is good. I mean, this is basically hospitality and business, and I think Switzerland has been renowned for this area, and I think BHMS is a leading institution for this. And congratulations for representing them, Leo. Congratulations for working with them, and
Yep.
congratulations from BHMS. Okay, you have a good time. We will catch up with
too.
you again, Leo, and thank you again, and catch up. And to the rest of you all, don't forget to stay with us. Every week, we're gonna come back to you with different programs. We're gonna come back to you with different institutions, different career pathways. And next week, we're gonna have another one about aircraft. I won't tell you all much about it further, but it's about aircraft. So make sure you like our Facebook, follow us, and we will see you again next week. And I'm Jeffrey. Together with Leo, we will say thank you, and we're going to sign off with a short video. And bye. Have a nice weekend.
Thank
Bye, Leo.
you. Bye. Have a good
Bye.
weekend.
You too.
Hi everybody, my name is Karen and I'm a third year global business student. Today, I would like to invite you for a tour around BHMS. Come with me. This is the reception. Here, we welcome our students. There's always a person here to answer all the students' questions 24/7. The students can get the post or package or to solve any problems. Now, follow me to the most delicious place in school. This is our City Campus Cafe. We have here 3 meals per day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have different kind of meat, soup, rice, vegetables, and fruits. We can eat as much as we want. There is also a special menu for vegetarians or students who don't eat pork. Hi chef, can you please make me a nice dish?
Yes, of course, Karen.
So now I'm going to show you our classroom. It's a bit snowy outside today, so grab your coat and come with me.
The top brass of the company, there were Smith, Shelby Green, everyone. She was like, wow, and her boss was the
This is my favorite place in school. When I want to study, I can use the library. But when I need a break, I can always have fun with my friends. The school is located in the heart of the city. I'm at the Castle Guch where students come to enjoy. Behind me, you can see the BHMS campus, the city walls, and how amazing Lucerne is. Come, I want to show you my room. This is the kitchen. When I'm hungry, I can always cook something delicious for me or my friends. Trisha is my roommate from the Philippines. And this is my beautiful bed. And here's Megan from Malaysia. The 3 of us share the room together. I'm so lucky to have them in my life because friends are forever.